Well, welcome back to Wildfrost. Awake and ready to go. I've been meaning to get ahead and record an extra episode, but I really just haven't felt like it. Maybe I'll do it today, who knows. I lost my streak. I played, what's his name? Pimento. And he's the new guy in Snow Dwellers. He gives you retained spice, and that unit is not very good. We ran into a few troubles along the way. Just looking up what I played yesterday. I played this clan, so where's Shade Answers today? Nice. Yeah, it was unfortunate. I just had no damage, but you know. We can play the long shot being 6 damage is not that bad, and a 3 turn timer. I could play this. I don't think it sounds all that bad. And Spike, you know. But yeah, it was an unfortunate run. It was like I played Pimento. I had 2 Spice Stones, and I went into the Big Lou fight, and all of the Grombles, except for one, had Battle Charms, and all of my Spice cards were at the bottom of my deck, and then I died. Not much you can do about it, though. It is what it is. I knew when I took the double Spice, because I took a second, I like duplicated Spice Stones, and when I did that, I was like, oh, this will be fun. It was not fun. I had no, it was just not very good. But you know, sometimes it's like that. Hey, maybe this will be fun into, oh man, oh, dang it. But it's all good. I'm gonna try. It's hard to farm the goblin, I feel, with this clan. You draw 4 tar blades, and then what do? Not much, but oh well. It's like, I could probably min-max a little more here out of this, but I'm just gonna multi-kill the goblin in 2 turns, I'm pretty sure. And we'll clean up. Oh, but Big Peng doesn't go in the back. Oh, he does go in the back. I think sometimes he goes up to here. I don't really know what, like, how it chooses. Because I know I've seen him in the second spot sometimes. But hey, all good with me. Don't mind if I do take a little 5 kill. That's plus 25 right there. Oh yeah. And yeah, plus 31. Not bad. Send Jun away. Actually, you can just Sunburst too. Not bad. That's like an 87 probably. That's good. 87 indeed. That's real good. That's a lot of money. My current tip, I had someone ask me recently, how do you get better at Wildfrost? If you guys feel like you are having trouble, I would not mind making a video about it. Snuffermask is good. Wildfrost is a game that requires you to do 2 things. The first thing is understand what's good and what's bad. That part's not too hard. The second part is just like learning how to process this game, because it plays different than other deck builders, I think. You basically play it like you play it like 4 cards at a time, and in something like Slay the Spire, it's just enemy does turn, how do I answer? This is like 4 turns from now, what happens? And you have to map it out. Anyway, I think I will probably play Nova. You can also play Jumbo here, but it's like, it's super slow. I've been playing so much on Nova though, I'm starting to get sick of her. But I don't even think that she's good. I think that she just is fine. And then it's not too crazy to find something for her. And you know what? We could play Roibos. So what do you want to find for Nova? Well, it's pretty simple. Nova, there's a set of cards you can give her that make her very good. This clan's best card for her is just one of the best cards in the game, of course. That's Blank Mass. But you can also give her more block through charms. You can give her I should redraw. I don't want to let Rogos take a 4 here. But you can also just buff her attack, and then she'll go once and kill everything for you, which is acceptable. Lots of okay ways for her to play. I'm gonna play Spike here. Generally speaking, though, the idea is just that what I look for in a quote-unquote good unit is a unit that has an early game that is not terrible, that I can just play. And Nova has an acceptable early game. I can just play Nova, and it's not that big of a deal. And she does pretty well, actually, I would go so far as to say. This Uber Bear is tough. I want to get Nova to 6 and then break her block, which I think is viable. You just go like Tar Blade. That's 4, this is 5. Oh, and then this is 6. Okay. And then I just clear the board. You can go hit the Gobbling, I guess. I don't really want my hero to freeze. And Snuffer doesn't have an attack, so it won't steal the Roibos attack. And then you have the Frosting or hit Spike, and then we break Nova's block, and then this fight's over. And yeah, this is what Nova does. This is what she's good for. She's good for the early game, because if you can give her any buffs like this, then when she goes, she just deals, like, you know, 30 damage. And that's pretty good when you get right down to it. That's a full board wipe, and a lot, like a multi-kill, and I'm super far ahead. And now she's worthless, right? She doesn't do anything else for the rest of the fight, but she already won me this fight. And that's pretty good. I think that she's acceptable as this unit where you just play her to have an easy early game. Easier, right? Because she's very good at the next fight. Good at fighting Infernoco and the like. Make sure I don't kill Spike here. And there's no reason to let Bumbo run free on me. I may as well freeze him. It's a free turn, you know? And then we just throw shit at him. He'll be dead soon. Slongshot Hero's not too bad for finishing the boss off, though. Sunburst 2-2 and we're out. Not bad at all. But yeah, I think that there's enough. Like, she's basically... What I want in a unit is I want a unit that's good early and has the potential to be good late. And if you hit the right things for Nova, she'll just win you the final boss, which is good. But if you don't hit the right things, she's pretty worthless. This is one of the right things. Blaze Tea is very good for her. I haven't gotten to play this Bone Scraper. I think it's theoretically really good. I've just never gotten offered it in a good position for it. Now, I could grab another Blaze Tea here. I think it's wrong, and most likely what you're supposed to do is grab another Blizzard bottle. Which I'm probably just going to go do. I don't think that like, second Blaze Tea is cool, but I've been having, with the new cards, I've been finding myself missing on Snowcake a little more. So having more freeze options is good to know. Skull Muffin's good. I don't mind just killing Snuffer free, +1. It's not too bad. Brown's good. Ice Dice? Okay. I will play Ice Dice. I know Ice Dice plus Nova. Wow, it's not very good, but I know that people like it. I don't actually know if people like it or not. I think you guys might be fucking with me. And if you are, you win. I will click on Ice Dice here. You got me. Please don't be the freeze version. Alright, this is probably the worst version though. Plus HP Bamboozle is tough. It kind of just guarantees that you take the 3. But I have Longshot to clear the backline, and I have Nova, so it's not so bad. Skull Muffin is really bad though, like actually just horrific a lot of the time. I don't know. Can I kill Winter Worm and then get a full board? I cannot. I think I'm pressing redraw bell here. Oh baby. Here it comes, here it comes. I guess it's not terrible to give Nova another attack, even though it's like a little annoying, because you don't know who's getting the block. I guess it's fine. Wow. Isn't that something? She's gonna go twice here, which is, fine, I guess. I don't really want to eat the smack back. So, I guess this is okay. I'm gonna lock in. It just kills the Gobbler for me too, I suppose. And then I want the long shot to hit whatever comes in here, yeah, and then we're just full clearing. This is a really fortunate fight. I high rolled the final 2 enemies. No second Winter Worm was really good. Because now we're just chilling. I should get Snuffer out. And this is what I mean, right? You get a little bit of support for Nova, and she does well enough to just make this fight free. And if you get a little more support for Nova, the run is just finished. So, but it's tough because I have to say I thought she was really bad on first impression. And yeah, I think one of the things that would make this unit really bad is if she didn't have a turn timer. Without the turn timer, I actually think that she would be pretty ugly. But, you know, it did come with the turn timer, which is good. Because no Blaze Tea would limit your options a little bit, and I think she would be worse across the board. I'm glad I played that too. I should go Skull Muffin while I can. Not too bad. And then we just go 2 damage. But yeah, a blank mask, even Ice Dice here is not terrible, I guess. It's, I will give you, playable. Look at that. It's just a free attack for Nova, sheesh. Is Ice Dice broken? The problem with Ice Dice, of course, is, and I would actually think, I would say to you, unironically, I think Ice Dice is a good card if you just chose who you targeted on your side. I don't care who they get. If I could choose my target, I think Ice Dice would be fine. Cursed Crown almost always. Snowball Charm Nova's fine, but she's like kind of greedy for charm slots. There's a lot of good stuff for her. I also do feel like in this game, in the current, like in how it plays right now, you kind of always click on the health bell. With the change to the leader, or with the blood bell change, I kind of feel like when you see health bell, you just click it. That's been, unless there's something like unbelievably game winning here, which Snowball Charm is good, but I don't think it's unbelievably game winning. I think it's like, the problem is when Nova attacks, all of the enemies should be dead anyway. That's the issue. Ah, Snowcake. This guy said he never gets Snowcake, and yet, dear liberals, you never get Snowcake, but what's this I see? Oh, blank mask. Okay, can I afford it? Oh, shit. Well, I mean, I'm fucking 2 off. That's so tragic. Man, you know, the thing is, this card, there's very few situations where I would tell you this. This card is better than a crown. I do believe it. I will skip this Cursed Crown for Blank Mask. In this position, it's so good. Like, I need to impart on you, it's so good. I feel like maybe I've been hyping it up too much. Oh, also, sorry, my fault. I would like to back to menu this. That's my bad. I didn't realize it, but I made I made an error there. I will correct this. I think I actually do grab a charm since I can't afford Cursed Crown. But no, Blank Mask, I feel like maybe I've been overhyping it. Oh, fuck. Okay. I mean, it's just over. The game is just done. It's a wrap. We go Balance Charm Nova. Sheesh. Anyway, the mistake I made is that this Cursed Crown should go to Blaze Tea, and then the next crown goes to Blank Mask. But, yeah. Blank Mask, especially with Nova, is so good that I will pass the crown. I think that 99% of situations, though, you take crowns, and here we are in the 1%. There is actually only one card that I would even consider not taking a crown over, and it is Blank Mask, because the other card is Gachapomper, and you can't see Gachapomper. I actually think that the best thing for me to do here is just fast draw to Blank Mask, and maybe even find Roibos. Roibos into Jabjo's pretty good. But like, these cards, I don't really need to play them. The Skull Muffin is wrong, I think. It's pretty safe to say at this point. I should not have played it. It just doesn't do anything. And I'm gonna draw a Blank Mask here. Roibos gets to do something though, which is good for him. Too bad. I was kind of hoping it would just go all the way to Nova. But yeah, Blank Mask on Nova. And now, so the trick here, if you don't get it, the second Nova also has block and will also trigger at the same timing. So, yeah. Kind of just done. Except for this Jabjote that just spawned in, which is a bit of a shame. But it's not the end of the world. I just go like... This Teeth Charm is icky. I must say. Ooh, I didn't close my window. I forgot. The birds were pretty quiet, I gotta say. I completely forgot they were there, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna leave them to run free. Okay, the dungeon is fine. I don't really have anything worth playing here, is the issue. I'm gonna draw to snow, I suppose. Yeah. Now, Nova is going to break her block, but I think I shouldn't lose anything. I should only lose one block to the jab joke. I believe so. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I lose the Nova, but that's fine. It's the fake, so I don't care. And then we just call in Muttonhead and Nova goes off. It turns out that if you do 12 damage to all enemies, it's pretty good. That's gonna be a surprising take, I know. But, yeah. And it gets more and more absurd from this position. Like, this is baseline. We get, like, a +1 attack from... Or a +1 cast, I suppose. From... Not +1 attack, sorry, way to say it. From Lumen Vase, right? You put that on Blaze Tea. Or we just get another Blank Mask, or... fuck, we could get, like, a Cake Charm Ice Dice. You never know. So many ways to go crazy here. They really did it. They finally gave me a way, a reason to play Ice Dice. I can't believe it. Actually, yeah, I can. But the more crowns we can eat up here, the better off we are, basically. The Balance Charm is just the icing on top of the cake, though. I can take Bling Bank. I've been, like, avoiding this card lately, but it's pretty good. It's, as much as I'd love to go Charm Merchant Muncher, it's way too good to go to the Shade Sculptor. There's so many good options. Frost Hand Charms, whatever. I believe a second copy of Blank Mask is in order here. It'd be nice to go to the removal because we have a few pieces of this deck that never came to fruition. Skull Muffin Snuffer would have been for a different lifestyle, which we are not living today. Oh, I want to mention something too. Again, I'm just trying to keep track of things like this. These are like implied in my mind, but I think it's worth saying out loud since some of you may be seeing Wildfrost for the first time. This charm, apply 1 frost, is fine, right? But I'm going to end up leaving it here until the end of the run, because from this position, I would say there is like a 1% chance. If I play every fight correctly, I should not have a chance of dying until the very end, at the final boss. So, I'm not going to equip this charm because there's a 3 charm limit on Nova and she's the one who would hold it. If I don't get 2 more charms, she's going to hold it. Otherwise, I'm just going to throw it on someone like Tarblade. There's no real way to know what the rest of the run is going to look like. Oh, I can put it on Bling Bank now. That's kind of fun. But there's no way to know what the rest of the run will look like. So putting this charm on now for basically no value has a non-zero chance of just screwing me over later. Which is why I'm just going to leave it out like this. And I'm going to play... It's like Ice Dice is a cool little 50-50, but is it good? I don't know. I am taking a bit of a smack here from the Otakos, but I think it's fine. The tentacle is really quite a pain, and my hero getting the block kind of sucks, but oh well. Losing hits all enemies on Nova is a shame, but what can you do? I could try to silence this guy, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm just going to take his block off. And then my hero takes a 4, which doesn't matter. Oh! Well, that did not work how I thought it would work. I'm not going to lie to you. That was very odd. So I mistakenly assumed that Nova would finish her attack. That's so weird. So this Nova interrupts her own attack because she gets silenced. The trigger goes away, but she still has a second attack to make. But because the trigger goes away, this attack gets pushed back, and now the main Nova goes because her trigger goes and interrupts this Nova's normal attack, and then she hits twice into the Teeth Charm and dies. That's super weird, by the way. Like, in case you're unaware, that's extremely odd that it works like that. That makes almost no sense. But it's fine. It's actually not fine. My build is terrible into this boss. Or this enemy set. It's so bad to have to fight Uba Bear here. But I'm gonna let my hero swing into Uba Bear. You're gonna kill the Otaku. And then I'm just gonna try to kill the Kraken, I guess. Although the Kraken is gonna be Furied up to 9 damage, hits all enemies, so I'm probably gonna have to break the Octo Boom. What a shame, man. And that entire sequence was like, it was unfortunate, but it would have been fine if that guy had rolled any other charm. But unfortunately he rolled, well, no, he could have rolled the other Teeth Charm. Any charm other than the other Teeth Charm though, and I would have been completely fine. Alas. Nothing to be done. This is free. And again, my hits all enemies just gets fucked up by Octo Boom, which is, you know. I guess at the end of the day here, since I don't care about hits all enemies, I should just send the Tarblade now so that it's done, and I start counting down this ink quicker. Because hits all enemies being lost here isn't really that big of an issue. I'm gonna Sunburst 2/2 Nova and she's gonna go to 1 though, and it's like kind of scary. But what can you do? This guy hits a 5. Ugh. I suppose I could play Roibos here. Not too bad. Yeah, it's fine. And then I want to go, like, Blank Mask on the Nova. And she'll come out at a 4, sadly. But my main Nova here... 4-turn timer, that is, sorry. My main Nova here will hit 5. Hey, what? Hey, why'd my Nova lose an HP there? Excuse me. I would like my health back, please. That's not right. That is incorrect. I can have my long shot hero kill the tentacle, and then this Nova can clear almost everything. All I need to do is freeze the Otaku. Not happy, by the way. Excuse my Nova. She should not be at 1 HP here. She should be at 2. Excuse me. So I think what happened there, by the way, I'm pretty sure. I actually do know. And this is, complaining aside, what happens there is silence plus summons is really weird. It was not an interaction we ever really had to deal with before, but when Nova attacks into a tentacle, the summoned version of Nova attacks into a tentacle and gets silenced, she doesn't lose the HP until the silence wears off. Because summons, they lose 1 HP when they attack. Or, you know, trigger, technically. So what happens there is Nova goes, gets silenced, sits on 2 HP, you don't notice it, and then she fucking unsilences and just takes a damage. And you go, hey, wait a minute. What gives? Well, I say that. You can say whatever you like. Doesn't matter too much. We're out now. Very, fine, I suppose, is what I will say for this fight. Very fine. Annoying for sure, and it's a shame that my Nova goes down HP, but going down 1 attack doesn't really matter, because once I actually stack up everything, this was a counter fight. This and Bone Cats are both really bad for Nova. The rest of this run should look fairly fine, except for, like, Hogs is a little annoying. Money is good, and another charm, but munching out... What would I clear? I'd clear 2 tar blades probably. But also skill muffin snuffer mask could go pretty easily. Hard to say. I think I will go bottom path. I like getting the money here. I think it's fine. And Heart Charm. Ooh, that's pretty good. Little extra HP for Nova. Or my hero. Skullmist Tea. First of all, buy the vase. Don't forget. And the crown. Skullmist Tea is not that good here. I don't really want to spend a turn on that with nothing to kill for it. So I'm probably going to pass. My attack doesn't matter that much. I just take a charm. Pomegranate charm. Okay. I could go for one more charm here. Sun charm. Oh. Okay. Not bad. The 2-turn timer Nova looks pretty good. Obviously it's going to be on 3, but yeah. Pomegranate charm is completely worthless here, by the way. Normal crown for, I assume, blank mask. Although it's not crazy to put it on ice dice, because then every Nova that comes out at 2 instead of 1. I'm going to put it on blank mask, but you could. And we'll go Sun Charm Nova, and almost certainly Health Charm. Although Health Charm isn't that good, I might want to leave it open for more damage. Oh, maybe actually here? Set up blank mask for this fight. Let's do Snowcake. You know, we can make the technically correct choice. Holy shroodles, look at that guy. That's not what I like to see. Okay, second blank mask I do like to see. I could send Roybos to his death, but I'm probably not going to. I don't think there's a good reason to. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, when we have 3 Novas that trigger 6 to all every 3 turns, we're probably gonna be pretty chill. And especially into Truffle. And I could skill muffin Roybos, just to teach him a fucking lesson. But yeah, letting a bunch of Truffles split on me was the only real thing I think could be concerning in this fight. Which is why you just put the freeze on him. Lock him up. Put him away for a while. Ooh, bling bang. The Novas go now. Good, like, obviously it doesn't work here, but it would be good to draw for Lumen Vase so that I can get more money. Like, I'm super winning here, so I could just go for the money. And then at the end of it, I think we're still fine because I just hit so many times because of all of the block charms, or all of the blocks on blank mass, rather. I am going to Lumen Vase here. Money is money. They haven't even started breaking through my blocks yet. I mean, Balance Charm is just ridiculous. Balance Charm, Sun Charm is so absurd for this character. Is it gonna be... yeah. I think I just go ahead and take the... I'm pretty sure this will kill. And they all split, which is crazy too. Look at this. You ever take a 10x combo into Truffle with an 8 Bling Bank? Oh my god. Plus 255. What the hell? Plus 255. Holy. I think that +1 charm limit is good here, and I think that raspberry charm is good here. +1 attack to Nova is good, and +1 charm is good. Muncher versus Gnome. I go Muncher here. And I'm gonna keep holding off. I think the gunk bugs are pretty free for us. I throw away a tar blade. I'm not too worried about these guys, so I'm just gonna let it go here. We go take this crown off, and we go crown, probably crown blank mask. Seems fine to me. And the gunk bugs should be no problem. I can put on raspberry charm if I'm afraid. I don't think I'm afraid. The only thing that would really be bad here is like a demonize or a teeth charm, and they didn't get any of that. They'll look kind of scary, and this fight is a little threatening because these guys, if the gunk gobblers roll sun charms, they hit you so fast, it's hard to counterplay, but they didn't. It's actually really good that it's on Dung Rock here. Although he is going to kill Roibos, which I don't love. Hasn't gone on Nova once. I guess I could keep my guy alive. He's kind of nice to save here, actually. I lose Junjun Mask, which is okay. So the first Nova deals 8. Second Nova deals... what is that? 3 times 2? 3, 6... and 11. Okay, so this guy will live. For my own sanity, I'm just gonna freeze the Blaze Beetles and call it a day here. I think that maybe I don't need to, and I could probably play around it a little differently, but I'm not down. Oh, what the hell? The Nova in the back goes first? What's that for? He triggers first? That's weird. Okay, well, I guess I know that for the future now. Keep that one in mind. Double Sun Charm Gunk back. Alright. He is going. Where's my Blank Mass? Has anyone seen it? I could use a lot of card removals, actually. This deck just has a bunch of utility that I don't need. Crowns or card removals, either way would be fine. Doesn't make a huge difference, but personally I think I would prefer crowns, but card removal is good too. Important note here, just keep this one in mind. If you Blank Mask in this position, the game will not move the Bling Bank, it'll move this Nova down. It doesn't matter too much, but I'm going to Blank Mask here. Actually, of note, if I Blank Mask, my Novas are dead. Okay, I'm actually not going to Blank Mask right now. I'm gonna throw the spike up. 4, 8. Yeah, I'll clear. Yeah, it's like this. I'm fairly sure. Because this Nova would die immediately. And now I can go new Blank Mask. Get a 3 HP Nova instead, which is probably better. On a 3-turn timer. -1 attack, but it's okay. And then we just press the redraw bell. Maybe I draw Berry Bell, but yeah, my deck's full of Gunk Fruit, which is unfortunate. It doesn't really matter, because he's gonna spawn in and all of his goons are gonna get killed off by the Nova Brigade. Ends up Weevil. I just don't want to play Ice Dice here, I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels not good. I just chump block this idiot until he's not moving anymore. God, I love the sound of making money. Cha-ching. You just throw things at him until he stops moving. This boss, I originally said, is a joke, and I think I would like to revise my stance. I think he's very easy, not quite a joke. I originally said unbelievably free or something like that, but I think that this fight, it's the big sneaky part of it is that they all attack really fast, and they can stack a lot of damage if your deck is bad at fighting them. Now, regardless of that, I'm $519. Oh, there's no shop, what a shame. Well, there's a charm merchant. It would have been nice to pull a crown for this run, but alas, it was not to be. Snuffer Mask is fine to stay. I think I am just throwing out Tarblade every time. Doesn't bother me too much. Fucked up, stupid ass Bebop Mask. Budget Zoom one. Replace effects with those of a random companion in your deck or reserve. I mean, you could play this charm on your hero and then hope it pulled. I mean, it would be terrible if it pulled the Nova. It's very bad. I would not do this. These are all pretty worthless. I have $519 and 0 things to buy. Isn't it sad? I think it's quite sad. Uh, I think I'm a little bit disappointed. Yeah. Oh well. Nova can take the raspberry charm as expected. And I think from this position, it's probably best to just go Frost Hand Charm. The HP is fine, but 6 and 11 are very similar, and I can throw this HP on my hero instead, which is fine too. And I guess you could also go draw. Draw 2 on kill is pretty good. I don't hate that. And my hero gets HP. I guess heal on kill just in case. Hey, how does this work, by the way? Oh, you know what? I bet it just copies it, doesn't it? Oh yeah, okay, cool. So it doesn't steal it. In my mind, I was thinking it was like swap or like steal. I should have actually tried it on my hero, I suppose. It's good to know. You know what? I will do this, now that I understand. I just did not have the correct thought in my mind about that. Did I already buy the charms? Oh, it won't even let me go to the charm merchant. Weird. I didn't know that. Okay, anyway. Now I have learned how this charm works. We can remember this for the future. And let's see what we get on our hero here. Hog-headed. Nice. Excellent. Very good. It's fine. It doesn't make a big difference. The only problem with this run is that I'm 3 crowns. I got a little bit screwed by there being no actual shop at the end of the run here. Wait, you can put this? Oh, because it replaced the long shot, so now I can get barrage. Sure. Why not? Cool, whatever. 8 charms, and about 3 of them are useful. But I mean, one of them's balance charm, so you can only complain so much. Alright, let's get it. I think it might have jumped, actually. I forgot to scroll back up. I paused there to take my screenshots. I wasn't gonna tell you, but my shit jumped down because I forgot to scroll up. Anyway, let's get it. Let's ride. Spike Wall's a little bit of an annoying first enemy. The Frost Guardian is kind of tough here, I will say. He's a little bit of a toughie. Because I need to chump block him a bunch. I should have gotten rid of the skill muffin. I don't know why I held this thing. Oh well. 4-8. It's quite a bit of damage. I'm not going to count it up. It's a lot. I just need to make sure that I have Bling Bank out to tank the Frost Guardian, and I need to put a Blizzard Bottle down on the next turn. Blizzard Bottle Spike Wall so none of the Novas have any issues. And then Bling Bank on the turn after this. At least I don't have to worry about anything getting caught behind the Frost Guardian, right? And of course we get to draw a bunch of cards, which is cool. Roybos gets to cheat his way into being golded here because I don't need anything else. I don't have anything else, so he gets to be golded just for being here. He gets hard carried and gets it. Which, you know, good for him, I guess. Rockhog, Iceforge... What's the last one? It's Rockhog, Iceforge, Plum is what's left. The issue is the Iceforge would be a little bit bad, but I don't think it's that bad. It's only... I mean, we're still hitting 16 to all. So I will end up hitting the bell here. Should Gem the Frost Guardian. Yeah, and then we just hit the bell. Ah, Rockhog's free. No Iceforge. Very good. 4-8. The most kills. You're gonna kill 2, you're gonna kill 2, you're gonna kill 1. I guess I should bloom in here. And draw 8 cards. Seems good. Why hit the redraw bell when I can just pick up my whole deck here? Oh, actually, this Nova killed 3. Let's count it. I like that all my damage is in 4s, though. It's very satisfying. And check it out. Ice Dice. Holy. Look at that value. Incredible. I should shoot him. Just for fun. Nah, I should play Berry Bell here. And then... You know what we gotta deal with here. It's Uba Bear. I'm gonna get 2 Novas frozen by the bear. There's nothing to be done about it. But it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna kill all of his goons anyway. Yeah. It's just me and the Frost Guardian from this spot. And I think it's probably, if I were to take a guess, I'm gonna put my bet on me. Considering my Novas haven't even gone through their block yet, it's looking kinda desperate for him. Be gone, Frost Guardian. And this is why I would say to you that I think that the Novas were worth more, or the Blank Mask was worth more than the Crown. Even though it's a shame that I missed another one, and we're down 2 crowns on this run, it doesn't even matter. This setup doesn't need that many crowns. Infinity Sunbell with the Novas drawing cards is cool in theory, but I think that once I get to a point where I've drawn cards in this fight, I've already won. So, with that in mind, I think I could play Hands Bell and Redraw Bell. Sounds good to me. And do I want to change anything here? I don't believe so. I don't even really need to check. There's not a whole lot to change since I'm 3 crowns. Oh, you know what? I did end up not putting on the Weaken Charm. So if you were waiting with bated breath for that, I apologize. One more Blank Mask draw? Ah. And I have to stop and play this hand because I have a Snowcake in it. In it, not in it. I'm not British. Don't worry. But we can just Blizzard Bottle the Junker and it's not that big of a loss. I think it is good to sneak a Berry Bell up here. And just grab +1 turn for Nova to be alive. You never know. Yeah. Yeah. You go Blank Mask on whichever one, I suppose. 5 damage goes to my hero. But now the setup is completed. I guess technically I could lose 1 Nova here. Here, let's Ice Dice to make my odds a little better. Yeah, it doesn't really matter where that goes. Oh good, I don't lose a Nova. Oh no, I couldn't even lose a Nova, it's fine. You're just dead. And Ice Dice when you're hitting a bunch of small hits is not that big of a deal. The problem in the past is that it didn't really matter if you were hitting a bunch of small hits or not, because who gives a fuck about Ice Dice? You don't need this +1, but having the +1 let you attack more is, I would say, almost good enough, as you can see. But to be fair, it was a bit of a win more here. I didn't actually need it to win this fight, so, you know. I'm still up 2 block. It was just a cool card to have, I guess. But at the end of the day, even with just Blank Mask, I would have won this one. So, the moral of the story is Ice Dice still sucks. Send tweet. And if you play Nova, you click on Blaze T, and then you high roll a Balance Charm and just win the game. That was fun. I like Nova. It's a fun unit to play. Ending the run with $674, a little bit of a shame, but what can you do? Legs from combos, $275? Don't you only get 5 per combo? What the hell? Wait, that's so much, isn't it? That's like... That's 55 multi-kills? Oh my god. That doesn't seem right. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.